You know, I never really liked the Robin and Starfire pairing or ship or coupling or whatever you want to call it from Teen Titans. I never really liked it. And to me, it always felt like it was that old tiresome trope, you know. You got a male character in a piece of media, you got a female character in a piece of media, and they're not brother and sister, they're not related, so obviously they have to get together and fall in love and be a couple, you know. Obviously, because heaven forbid they can't just be friends or be close friends or whatever. But yeah, it just felt like that old trope. That tiresome old trope that you see in every fucking piece of media, you know? And that's why I never liked it. It was just, you know, just yet another tiresome fucking example of that fucking tiresome trope. And also, it was fucking too predictable. Like, again, you know, got a male character, got a female character, you know. They have to get together. They have to be in a relationship. They have to, you know, fall in love and be a couple later on, you know. God forbid, you know, they do something else. Just make them friends, or hell, maybe pair one of them with someone else completely different, you know. But no. It just felt like it was the obvious thing, and too obvious, and too predictable, and too much of a fucking trope. Too much of that fucking annoying, tiresome fucking trope. And it just, yeah, I never liked it. I never liked it, personally. But I might get comments saying, "Oh, but it's canon, it's canon, it's canon." You know, they're by the canon, they're actually together in a relationship, or they're married, you know, or whatever. Yeah, I know in other pieces of DC media, I know they're, you know, in an actual relationship and married and everything. I know that. I know it's canon. But just because it's canon doesn't mean I have to like it, you know? Doesn't mean I have to be a fan of it. No. I don't know. It's just like I said, it's too same old, same old. It's too boring and dull and generic and white bread and predictable and too obvious, and it just feels like another fucking example of the tiresome fucking trope of putting a male character and a female character together in a piece of media just because they're a male character and a female character and they're not related and not brother and sister or whatever, so they have to get together. They just have to. It just feels like that. And it's just, I don't like it, okay? I don't like it. Plain and simple. But, yeah.